I'm going to put a fry bar in your pooper. No, stay out of there. It's for me and me only. Don't worry why I'm getting the camera. Go away. I mean, come back. Get away from me. What are you doing back there? Where'd you go? You just keep working. Go away. You just keep working. Go away. Just keep working. No, go away. It's only going to hurt a lot. Go away. Good morning. So what we're doing on this one, 7.3 truck, power stroke. It needs a turbo. It needs injector harnesses, both of them. We got them right here, I believe. It's got misfire problems, low power. So we're going to replace the turbo first. It's kind of the biggest pain, so we want to get that out of the way. Then we'll do the valve cover gaskets while that's out of the way. Anybody that's had one of these first generation power strokes kind of knows the common issues. That's basically what we're fixing here. It's an older truck, but it puts in the work. It's still got a lot of life left on the engine, so it looks a little beat, but we're going to breathe some life back into it. Over here, don't mind the burrito. Kind of an updated design. Instead of the wires going through the harness or the gasket the whole length, they just punch it through to a module, straight through steel pins, so it won't break. Kind of an updated design. A nothing fancy turbo. This thing's an old work mule. It's a good turbo. It's not one of the high-end fancy performance ones. Doesn't need it. Just needs to pull the horse trailer, drag the equipment hauler around. Got the battery charger on it. It's been sitting dead in the field for a little bit. So we'll get those picked back up. They're pretty decent batteries. I think they're 23. You're watching this video right now in 25. So you used to be able to get 3 years out of a battery. Now you get that if you're lucky. So let's get started. Okay, so all we're doing right now, what we're going to end up doing is a valve cover gasket on this one, which also has the harness in it. Valve cover gasket on this one, which also has the harness on it. The injector harness and glow plug harness for all that stuff under there. The turbo's coming out, so all we're doing right now is just getting rid of air tubes, wiring, brackets, anything that might be in the way. A lot of people try to work around it. I like to get crap out of my way. So that's kind of where we are right now. Just removed some harness and boxes, but we'll keep tearing at it. So did you already explain to the kind people? Trying to get after those exhaust manifold bolts. We got 3. The pain, the notoriously pain in the butt one, is back down here. Cut! Which kitty is it? It's No Neck. Not No Neck. He's known for not having a neck. I know. He looks like Batman. That's the only thing that fits in there, if I remember right. No, he's going to break it or he's going to break his sphincter off. Which one's going to break first?
Can't I do
Leave your
both?
vote in the comments.
Can't I break both?
Nobody's voting for the sphincter. Everybody's just hoping for the sphincter. Well, Michael keeps riding the struggle bus. Let's check out this cat again.
I want to play with the cat.
Cat! Come here, I want to pet you. Don't run away from my love. Cat's gone.
I need to go get Stubbies.
You stubby?
I need to go get Stubbies.
Oh, yeah, they're handy. Like, I've got a mix of tools. Like, you've got your fancy snap-ons, and I love those. But like me...
You have a more variety pack of cheaper ones.
I went for variety rather than quality. Which has actually worked out for me because when I lose one, I just leave it in the engine bay and go buy another whole kit and then throw the extras in the oopsie box.
And me, I'll spend 3 days hunting my wrench, and if I can't find it, I'll buy my individual one.
Yeah.
And the set's got to match.
Well, mine matches, but they're easier to make match because for what you pay for one wrench, I can buy an entire set, and I throw the extras in a box.
My 11 millimeter from my Snap-on kit cost me $54 because I don't have a truck that comes out here.
Yeah.
So I have to pay for it.
And there's a time and a place for it because there's sometimes these cheap damn wrenches. Why the hell do I buy these? And then you just need a Snap-on. It doesn't stretch when you're on a bolt.
Did you already take pedestal bolts off?
No, I haven't got to the pedestal yet. I was working on it. I did move a lot of things out of our way. Like there is some things
There's room.
done.
There is room.
Yeah, I made a lot of room. I made all the room I could. And I'm like, all right, here's the part where you throw the carpet over the top of the engine and you lay across it. And that's the part I was preparing for.
I really want to replace that lift pump just because we're in here.
I replaced the lift pump on this truck already. I did that one last.
Is that why it's shiny?
Yeah, probably. It should have new hoses on it.
Yeah, even that really low one way down there.
Yeah.
All right, Noel, what did we just learn?
Got to looking at the other turbo. Doesn't really tell us much about the pedestal, but some memory came back to us. And I remember having to use a 1/4 inch, 10 to 1/4 inch, 3/8. And you got to use your Jedi force to kind of feel around for it. And then once you've got it locked on there, you just start taking it off. But it's all by feel. You cannot see this.
We'll put a picture up of the pedestal that we're trying to leave. We'll put it right here. There's one bolt. We got 3 of the 4. And this one he's talking about is back here in this corner.
Oh, God.
Okay. Before you get too involved.
Yeah.
So he's got to go down in there somewhere.
Between that brass and everything else.
So we're going to watch him ride the struggle bus.
You drop it down, you should feel it. There's no way I'm that lucky. Yep, I'm that lucky. Give me the ratchet.
All right.
If I remember right, we're going to make a big oily mess out of everything. Come grab this.
Yeah.
Socket and the bolt. Ready? Might have found out why our customer wanted a new turbo and he may not have needed one. But we don't ask questions. They say we want a new turbo. We just give them a new turbo.
This is how it came out. Okay. Nice closed butterfly. Not attached to this. Wastegate. Here's the actuator. It's not actuating this.
Oh, he's going to be upset when we show him that.
So it's been running like that. These things happen.
Well, that's why it has no power. So we're just pulling off the pedestal from the turbo. Get a firm grasp of all the O-rings that we need.
Ow, there's metal all over that magnet.
Oh yeah, that's from that boring bar that we used on a Davies thing. It made freaking needles. Look underneath there.
They're in me.
Yeah, we got to do something about that. I meant to say something about that when I put it away last time, but then I just realized I didn't care.
No. Well, good.
And that should make an oily mess if we did everything right. There's the other 2 O-rings. Thank you. Clean that up a little bit. It's dirty. Hurry up. I'm gonna punch you in the junk. All right. Yeah. Oh, here. You know what? Hold on. Leave that out. There's nothing wrong with your old one, but it's out. I just can't bring myself to put the old one back in. It was just your linkage on that wastegate. Fell off and it closed off your turbo. Michael said he saw it all along.
Right. We gotta get new O-rings. That's gonna be at Noel's shop, so we're gonna leave. Go get those.
The threads out of it? We're gonna have to weld it?
We'll get
Threads
another
look like they're there. I would weld it anyway.
We could probably stand. I think I got a tap for that. We'll clean these up.
Yeah. No, let's do it the right way.
Here, I'm trying to hide my sin from the camera.
The threads failed once. I weld them a second time.
Are you twisting the lower collar or just the head?
Shut up.
If you put it in the vise like a normal person, we can run it down with a T-handle. Remember this thing that burned you repeatedly on that one video?
I don't remember that.
YouTube remembers.
Sorry. That's still really hot. So you didn't see that either. We've been heating on this and he touched it again for the 3rd time. Anyway, so this right here, we just bent it. We already got the angle kind of. Why do things that happen to stupid people keep happening to me?
It is not quarter 20. It's
It is
metric.
quarter 20?
You are using a quarter 20. We need metric.
Where's that big red case? Is it still, there it is.
I don't think it's going to be a 6x1. It's going to be a 8 by 1.25. I bet. Nope. What the hell is it? That's too big. Maybe a 7? Standard fine thread. Oh no, the threads are not fine. Completely flat, ground down to nothing, then the threads kick up right here. They pulled them all out.
So weld it. Don't look at me! Look away!
All right, what'd you do? Last we saw this,
That was broken. Right there.
right? And then you also put the pedestal back on the new turbo.
Yeah, we did thread it back on, but I didn't trust it, so we also welded it. But all's right with the world because it still moves and it is adjusted correctly. That's what fell off the last one. Close that up. So O-rings are on, bolted down, pedestals on, new O-rings for the base. I'm gonna glue them in a little bit with that, not crazy though, just to help them stay in place. God dang it, I'm not looking forward to this. can have all the monkeys you want to give it. And then we'll need a 13 for this side.
13?
Yeah. So yeah, if we do this valve cover, since we're waiting for the other one to come in, we could do it now and then put the whole turbo back together, be done with the turbo and this valve cover. I kind of want to do the pain in the ass valve cover because you see how it is over there by the HVAC box.
Yeah.
Get the hard one out of the way so when he shows up, this is wide open. Just
Because it won't take a second to put on those air tubes. So
there's that Y tube that I hate that never goes on easy. It's on the toolbox behind the cab.
yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Everything's set to go. New O-rings on the pedestal, wastegate, actuator up underneath the throat. Now we got to do the valve cover harnesses. But before we do that,
Okay, now go ahead and lay it down.
this rolled in.
Hold on. If we can get this straight. Okay, hold it just like that.
More weekend project. Going to go ahead and start knocking out these valve covers, starting with the biggest pain in the butt, the passenger side, because it's up against the HVAC box, which leaves you no room on the back side of the valve cover.
All right, we're starting to sound a little bit lethargic. We're on about our 12th hour. We ran into some snags, but we're going back together now. Noel's putting the Y pipe on.
Somehow,
We'll never get to the bottom of how that happened. But turbo's in. The harnesses are done. The pigtails. The new valve cover gasket. And then this will be the Y pipe. The battery should have taken the charge. Those are the three things the customer needed done. We're hoping we're about to go in and turn a key. And this thing's going to start and run for the first time. And how long has this thing been down? Long enough to collect dirt, thick enough to grow a garden on the dash. It's super cool if this thing actually started and the battery's charged and something went right. Checking for tools. Make sure we don't got anything on the fender well. Something's going to arc across the battery. So seconds ago you saw us cranking and even getting starter in a can because this thing just would not start. Couldn't figure it out. Would you like to share with the class why it wouldn't start?
that thing I said the whole day that we need to remember not to forget to plug this back in.
What are you holding there? What is that?
It's the main harness for the engine.
Is that what that is?
That would explain why we don't have a RPM or attack. Explain why.
Or running in general,
Yeah, there's no fire. We're tired. We're very tired.
Hour 14 or 16. And it wasn't just this job. We had another one come in while this one was going. And then that one was kind of part of today too. Not much of it, but we had a little Maverick in here. And we're fried, but we're gonna plug this in, and I think the next video you see is gonna be it making noise, or the next segment, you'll see it like that. All right, we're gonna try this again, but with the harness connected.